All right, shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We're a few disciples out of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. I'm your brother Ban Aim.
I'm the brother Khabar Yakal.
And before we get started, we'd like to give all honor, all glory, and all praises unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachel Kodash.
And as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopefully elect as well, too. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Me and the beloved brother, this is a pre-camp lesson, if you will. We just, we wanted to go into, I'm sure you beloved brothers and sisters all heard about it, and the brother Khabar Yakal is going to break it down, the mandatory implementation of the digital ID. You see, these prophecies are coming to fast. But go ahead, brother. I'll let you go ahead, brother.
Khan. And this is I pulled it up right here. UK implements digital ID. This is just the AI overview.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just read it. It says the UK government has announced that it will introduce a new digital ID system, which will be mandatory for anyone who wants to work in the country. So, mandatory, of course, means they're gonna make you do it. There's no, you don't have a choice. And this is leading to that RFID micro C to the H to the I to the P. All right, which is the MOTB of Revelation 13 and 16, which we're gonna get. This is what this is leading to. All right, this whole B system, this digital infrastructure. They're gonna get rid of the cash. They're gonna get rid of the current system and bring in that digital system.
That's right, bro.
You got something?
Yeah. To your point, as you get ready to go into, it's all gradualism. Like it's all they build up. The COV 119, that was just like a dry run. And this is an additional dry run too as well, man, to further conditions the masses to get them prepared. All right? Go ahead, brother. You got it.
Right. Continuing on, it says the scheme was announced by Prime Minister Keir Starmer on September 26, 2025, and is intended to help curb illegal immigration and streamline access to certain government services. And they're using that whole immigration situation. The same thing what Trump is doing. They're gonna do the exact same thing.
Right.
To pretty much to paraphrase what Apostle Tahar said, they're gonna let a lot of those people back in the country.
Right.
Under the guise of you gotta take this digital ID. And they might use that to bring in the chip. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
That device the size of a grain of rice. They're going to try to put in your right hand or on your forehead.
Right. Real quick, if I can add to you too, brother, like the scripture says, like you just said, they're doing it under the guise, but the scripture tells us they seek deep to hide their counsel.
Right.
There's always, with Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the elites, there's always the sleight of hand going on.
Right.
All right? They're doing one thing over here, but they're doing something else over there. Go ahead, brother. You got
distractions.
Right, exactly.
So it says key features of digital ID scheme mandatory for work. It says all citizens and legal residents who are seeking employment will need a digital ID. Like the brother mentioned, that whole COI VD. I don't even know if I spelled it right. The CVID.
Mm-hmm.
That whole situation. What do they say? You can't work unless you get that juice pumped into you. So we're just seeing, that was all just trial runs, and we're seeing the real thing manifesting. All right. So continuing on, digital format, the ID will be stored digitally, most likely on a smartphone app, similar to existing applications